bow break, let it come down, crash. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. I can't say I'd even notice it was absent, 'cause I could live by the light in your eyes. I'll unfold before you what I've strung together, the very first words of a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. You will become yours and you will become mine. There was a time when I would have believed them if they told me you could not come true, just love's illusion. But then you found me and everything changed, and I believe in something again. My whole heart will be yours forever. This is a beautiful start to a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. We are not perfect, we learn from our mistakes, and as long as it takes, I will prove my love to you. I am not scared of the elements, I am underprepared, but I am willing, and even better, I get to be the other half of you.
Never did believe in what I couldn't see. Long before I knew, darling, I was made for you. Took a train downtown, gave us time to talk about the things that we could do. Darling, I was made for you. Oh, I was made for you. Darling, I was made for you. Any other guy that made you say goodbye must have been a fool, but darling, I was made for you. There's not much that I know, been searching high and low. The one thing that is true, darling, I was made for you.
Today is another special day for our couple. Not only is today a celebration of their love, it is a celebration of family. It is a blending of two families, separate up to this moment, but united from this day forward. Please take a look at the hands you are holding so that you may see the gift that they are to you. Think back to the first time you held hands. Think back to the simple joy you took in just holding hands. These are the hands onto which you will gingerly place your wedding rings. These are the hands that express passion, gentleness, and strength, and will wipe tears of sorrow and tears of joy from your eyes. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and grief, and will support and celebrate with you in happiness. These are the hands that, when joined, will help both of you fulfill your greatest dreams. These are the hands you will always reach out for, and may they remain tender and gentle as you continue to nurture each other in your love. And may you always see your hands as those of healer, shelter, and guide. Michael, the woman whose hands you hold loves you very much, and so I ask you, do you promise your full commitment to Kimberly? Do you promise to love her, respect and trust her, be honest with her, make her laugh, wipe away her tears, and stand by her through whatever may come?
I do.
Kimberly, the man whose hands you hold loves you very much, and so I ask you, do you promise your full commitment to Michael? Do you promise to love him, respect and trust him, be honest with him, make him laugh, wipe away his tears, and stand by him through whatever may come?
I do.
May this scarf always be a reminder of the promises you made today as you continue to hold each other tightly in your hearts and form that strong bond now and forever. Let this scarf indicate the strength of your love and be a symbol of your unity from this day forward. The blending of the wine represents your two individual lives combined like the two wines into one. You may now both blend your wines together. The drinking of the combined wine signifies the blending of two hearts and souls and the commitment you now make to love and honor one another, in which your lives together will grow deeper, richer, and greatly satisfying like a rare and fine wine. You may now each take a sip of the wine. As with this glass of wine, one of you may have found it sweet, the other perhaps dry or somehow different. May this glass of wine serve as a reminder that although you may perceive things very differently, always remember, being right is never more important than being happy. After today, each time you have a glass of wine, whether during a romantic dinner or relaxing at home, may it be a reminder of this day, the promises made and the vows spoken.
Today we start our happily ever after. From this day forward, I take you to be my best friend, my faithful partner, and my one true love. I promise to encourage you and inspire you, to love you through good times and bad, through the pressures of the present and the uncertainties of the future. We will build our dreams together. I will be there to laugh with you and rejoice in times of happiness, and to support you and lift you up in times of sorrow. I look down the path of our tomorrows with joy, knowing we will walk it together, side by side, hand in hand, through all the adventures in life together. I will love you unconditionally.
May I have a ring on your finger?
Today we start our happily ever after. From this day forward, I take you, my best friend, my faithful partner, and my one true love. I promise to encourage you, to inspire you, to love you through good times and bad, through the pressures of the present and the uncertainties of the future. We will build our dreams together. I will be there to laugh with you and rejoice in times of happiness, and to support you and lift you up in times of sorrow. I look down the path of tomorrows with joy, knowing we will walk it together, side by side, hand in hand, through all of the adventures in life together. I will love you unconditionally.
You may now sign a ring on your finger.
Got this.
Kimberly and Michael, your deep love for each other has united you this day. You are a unique and perfectly matched couple, and you exemplify the true meaning of marriage. Take a moment to reflect on the beauty and gloriousness of marriage, the beginning of a journey together, a journey in which you will share all that the future may bring, that from this day forward you'll remain in perfect love and devotion to each other as you share your lives together. Continue to love and honor each other, to encourage each other, and treat each other as your best friend and your most cherished companion. We hope all your dreams come true and have a magical life together. And may the joy you found in each other continue, and may you share this joy with everyone you encounter. And therefore, in the presence of your family and friends, I, Tony Zecca, in accordance with the laws of the state of New Jersey, take great pleasure in declaring that you are now, you ready for this? I see no smiles, you ready?
Bring it.
Bring it.
You want me to say? Ready. You are now husband and wife.
Did it.
Michael, I see you really want to do something right now, right?
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
No, but before you do, you have to tell me exactly what you want to do.
Give her a huge kiss.
Okay. You could, but you know what? Right now, you're not going to do it. You know why? We're going to do something a little bit different. Okay? Kimberly, want me to tell you what we're going to do different?
Yeah.
Okay? Good.
Like this is not in the.
Today, I know what it is.
Not in the script.
Today, you are going to kiss your handsome husband. Please welcome with me Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Kimberly Gucci.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to take this very special opportunity to welcome everyone here to the very beautiful Richfield Regency for this very special celebration of Kimberly and Michael this evening. As I'd like to introduce to you the very proud aunt and uncle of our beautiful bride this evening. Let's hear it for Wendy Domack and David Ramirez. And gentlemen, let's hear it nice and loud for the proud parents of our handsome groom this evening. I'm talking about Barbara and Vincent Gucci. Your attention to our entranceway, as I'd like to introduce to you a very special trio making their way into the ballroom at this time. Let's hear it for beautiful bridesmaid Risa O'Neal, being escorted by ushers James Bassett and Joseph Griffon. Everybody, come on, clap your hands for beautiful bridesmaid Casey Bland, being escorted by usher Christopher Bland. Coming up next, everybody keep on clapping those hands. Let's hear it nice and loud, everybody, for beautiful bridesmaid Antoinette Ferreira, being escorted by usher this evening. Let's hear it nice and loud for John Capriglio. That is what I'm talking about, everybody. Keep on clapping those hands and make a whole lot of noise for beautiful bridesmaid Allie Gillespie, being escorted by usher John LaGrace. Coming up next, everybody, let's hear it nice and loud for junior bridesmaid and junior usher. I want a nice huge round of applause for Farrah Rodriguez, being escorted by Riley tonight, but they're very special to our bride and our groom. The youngsters of our bridal party, they did a great job all day long. I want to hear it for our pretty little flower girl, Alexandra Fucci. She did a wonderful job for us. And also, the honorary ring bearer, he's not here, he's at the hotel. How about DJ, the ring bearer? Oh yeah, and now for those VIPs of our bridal party this evening, 4 very special people. Coming up first, the first 2 couples making their way in. Let's hear it for maid of honor, Danielle Morrison, being escorted by best man Ivan Latkowski. But certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, 2 more very special people to our bride and groom tonight. I'm talking about our beautiful matron of honor this evening, Kelly Rodriguez. We escorted by best man for the evening, Vincent Pucci. As it gives me great honor and pleasure to introduce to you for the 2nd time in public as husband and wife. Get up off your feet, clap your hands, scream and make some noise for the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Pucci. Put your hands in the air for the bride and the groom tonight. Come on. Put your hands in the air, everybody. Come on. Now wave those hands in the air. Come on, side to side. Hands up. Come on.
There's no denying when I look in your eyes. Girl, I'm out of my head over you. I've been so long believing all of this time. But everything about you still making time stand on your own. Those broken still as I look at your face. You know I don't want to go it alone. I never want to but it's very bad to and that makes time is
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, with great honor and pleasure, I proudly present to you your bride and your groom, Mr. and Mrs. Pucci.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long
special dance. Congratulations. Going out to our beautiful bride. And we'll be proud on your very special dance. Ladies and gentlemen, clap those hands for that special dance. Congratulations. Going out to our groomsmen. Very godmother on this day.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly, Kimberly's older sister and matron of honor. I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight to help celebrate Kimberly and Michael. I also want to thank the bride and groom for inviting me and my children to be part of their big day. This past year of festivities and planning has been so exciting and literally flew by. You guys look like wedding day Barbie and Ken. Everything is absolutely perfect. When I was 5 years old, I wished for a baby sister, and 9 months later, Kimberly was born. I was even the one who named her. Although we were sometimes like night and day, we share an undeniable bond. Kim was definitely the wild one, running around town beating up all the boys. I had a front row seat to watch her grow up, from tomboy to princess, from Genko jeans to Chevy Camaros, and it was one great ride. Life may not always have been picture perfect, but our relationship was and still is, no matter how many miles are between us. Sorry. I'm such a baby. Kim has always been surrounded by an amazing group of friends. She's honest and loyal to the people she loves. You can call her in the middle of the night, and she'll be there by your side, ready to fight your battle, even if you're wrong. I may be the older sister, but she was my protector many times, and I'm so thankful to have her in my life. Kim is a wonderful godmother and aunt to my 3 kids. I wouldn't doubt that she's already shopping for their perfect Christmas gifts, and that's if they're not already sitting in her closet. Kim, you're a beautiful person inside and out, and you look truly stunning right now. I hope this day is everything you've ever dreamt it would be, because you deserve it so much. We have quite a few angels in heaven, and I know they're looking down with pride, especially our grandfather, giving his stamp of approval, and he's probably overjoyed that it's Michael by your side today. Almost. Sorry. Michael, you're just so perfect for my sister. Kim is herself around you, and that's beautiful to see. You always have a smile on your face, and the way you look at her, there's no denying how much you love her. I always knew you were the one. I have to admit, there were a few vacations that you two went on where I kept checking your Facebook, waiting for an engagement announcement. Especially in Niagara Falls. I'm like, come on! And then it finally happened. Thank you for giving my sister her happily ever after. I'm so happy for you two, and would like to officially welcome you to the family. I'd like to end this with a short quote my daughter Farah chose. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Kimberly and Michael, may you have a lifetime full of breathtaking moments. Congratulations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Danielle, Kim's cousin. Hey, Jim. Kim's cousin present and maid of honor. Before I get started, I'd like to welcome you to this very special occasion celebrating Kim and Mike. I hope that everyone is enjoying themselves, and in just a few moments, we can really get the party started. First, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the most influential people in Kim and Mike's lives. Aunt Wendy, Uncle Dave, Barbara, and Vincent. You have all done such a wonderful job raising two incredible people. Their love is an extension of the foundation that you have built for them, and you should all be very proud. Kim, I am so honored to be standing next to you and to be sharing these most precious milestones with you. And I just want to point out that you look stunning tonight. And Mike, you're all right too. They say that cousins are your first friends, and that could not be more true. Over the years, we have shared some of the best memories, from family camping trips, playing Sleepy Hollow horseback riding, or choreographing dance moves to our favorite songs. Or the time that Kelly and I hoisted you up on our shoulders with your eyes closed, convincing you that we were flying and we were taking you to a magical place called Fairyland. As we got older, our relationship progressed from feeding you mud pies and cutting your hair when we were left unattended to driving around shady neighborhoods looking for a hookah to purchase. There was even a time around our high school years that we formed a singing group, and we were convinced we were going to be the next girl version of NSYNC. Problem was, none of us could actually sing. And let's not forget the time that we called ourselves Two Girls in a Truck when we decided to move you into your apartment by ourselves. It resulted in cutting your couch in half, a ton of bruises, bangs, and crying, especially when a 100-pound door dropped on your head. We did this in flip-flops in the rain. We have been there for each other through some of the hardest times of our lives, through bad haircuts and breakups, emotional and mental breakdowns, and a whole lot of hangovers. We have a ton of remember the time moments, and now as our family grows, Mike gets to become part of these amazing memories that I will forever hold dear to my heart. I am so proud of the woman that you have become and the life that you have chosen for yourself, and Mike is the perfect person for you to spend the rest of your life with. Sorry. Mike, I hope you know what you got yourself into, because there's no turning back now. But seriously, you're a very lucky man to have married a woman who is strong, loving, loyal, with the biggest heart. Even though she can be a bit crazy at times. Well, most of the time. Actually, all of the time. I have loved watching your relationship grow into what it is today. Even though there has been a few moments where you have been the subject of our I Hate Boys wine nights, you truly bring out the best in Kim, and I could not imagine a better partner for her to spend her life with. You never have to be afraid that Kim will leave you, because she has spent years training you, and she will not give that up lightly. But all jokes aside, you always have her back and surprise her with the little things that mean so much when she truly needs it the most. You have been a great addition to our family, and you have fit in from the start, which is not easy. Tonight is not just a celebration of the start of a marriage, but it is a celebration of the joining of two families. I wish Kim and Mike a lifetime filled with health, happiness, and a ton of blessings. I ask you all to raise your glass, or if Mike had it his way, we would be cheersing with a beer funnel. However, the night is still young. I will now conclude with an Irish blessing. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship and your hearts be joined forever in love. Cheers to the bride and groom.
Good job, Danielle.
Thanks, Jimmy.
You're up, man.
I gotta admit, I'm feeling the pressure because my brother did a terrific job at my wedding 6 years ago doing this toast. So, most brothers spent their childhood beating each other up, but my brother and I weren't like that. We always got along. Sure, we roughhoused like boys do, but we always got along and we were always friends. But I really wasn't sure this day was going to happen because of a conversation we had at a Jets game tailgating at the old stadium. My brother Mike and I and my mother were there, and he announced to everyone that he was never getting married, and his goal was to buy his own desert island and spend the rest of his life there by himself. But I held out hope that he was going to get married someday, but I knew there was going to have to take someone very special, a very special woman, for him to do that. And along came Kim. And Kim is a very special woman. And if you're friends with my brother on Facebook, you know that he is not shy about saying that on comments to everyone and letting everybody know how special Kim is. And the ironic part about that all is that before he met Kim, if any one of our friends, including myself, said such loving things about our spouses on Facebook, he would have abused us relentlessly. He would abuse the heck out of us nonstop. But all kidding aside, Kim, we are very, very happy that you are joining our family. And I was not kidding about the fact that you are a very special person. And I wish you both all the love and happiness in the world. I love you both. And I want to toast in both Polish and Italian. I want to say, Salud and Nostrovia.
Good job.
Thanks.
No pressure. Oh boy, where do I begin? First, I gotta tell you, my speech was originally supposed to be a song. But my backing band, Kiss, bailed on me. I gotta call Gene, and I have to raise hell with him, so you know how that works. But seriously, we became friends 40 some odd years ago. You, me, Prigley. Number 5 school, kindergarten. That's when our reign of terror on this earth began. We have more stories than most, and to this day, I have no idea how we're still alive and not in prison. No clue. We're going to a million concerts, trips, binge drinking endeavors. I mean, really, who plays Drunken Uno the first thing they do when they go to a Caribbean island? And although we never really found it, I still have this. Yeah, inside joke, sorry. All right, we've been through good times, some bad, tortured our moms. I'll never forget the time Pooch pulled out the funnel for the first time, and we tried to perfect it in one night. Next day, Mom Capriglione, she's like, you guys drank a lot of beer last night. Well, Mom, sorry to inform you, there was a lot more around the corner, empty beer bottles around the corner. Or the best time was when Mama Poochie said, Michael, you had all week to party. When's it going to end? Little did she realize the answer was never. Or the other time that we kidnapped Prigley. Ooh, that didn't go over too well for about 2 weeks. You remember that? Pooch together. We've thrown pennies at people in Lakewood driving to Seaside. Ate a lot of White Castle and Taco Bell, which, by the way, is the breakfast of champions. Thrown hotel managers in pools. Stuffed a lot of trash to drop ceilings. Got drunk once or twice, maybe 3 times. All right, a lot. We've even cut shoes in half. I mean, come on. We've had some of the best times of our lives growing up together. So, Kim, we're so grateful you came along. I mean, really grateful. Pooch really needed someone to care for him and love him. And in all honesty, we're all relieved because for the longest time we thought he was going to marry a funnel. So I want to leave you with some wisdom for a long and lasting happy marriage. Unfortunately, couple of them were already taken, so I have to leave a couple out at the wedding. He had the punch list, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, oh, I had that in my speech, darn it. Pooch, the proper response is always, yes, dear. Always let her choose the restaurant. If she asks you to go get feminine products, just go, no questions asked. Even when you're right, you're wrong. If she snores, let her snore. Never wake a snoring wife. Most important, always put the seat down. So I'm gonna end with this. Kim, put your right hand on the table. Pooch, put your left hand on top of hers. Now look into her eye. Take in this moment. Really take it in. Enjoy this 10 seconds because it's the last time you're ever going to have the upper hand in this relationship. God bless. I wish you guys the best.
I just want to take a few minutes to thank everybody for being here today. This is honestly the best day in my life, without a doubt. I just want to share something when we did the first look at the hotel. When I saw her the first time, most beautiful person I've ever seen. I kid you not. And I cried like a baby, and I'll tell you that, and I had no problem with it. I was just blown away. Blown away. She still looks amazing, obviously. When I saw her the first time, it was just unbelievable. So I just really want to thank everybody for being here.
Oh, we love you. We love you, man!
There's so many people that made this happen. I don't want to single out everyone because I'll probably forget people, but there's so many people that made this happen and contributed money, time, scheduling, connections, whatever it was to make it amazing. And so far, it's been, I don't even know what to say. It's been perfect so far. I really want to thank the Richfield Regency for just putting on like an amazing ceremony for us and an amazing reception. I mean, just the room looks amazing, and even Kim admitted that it looks better than we ever could have imagined. Yes. So I really want to thank them. I want to thank Magic Moments. Between the photography, the videographer, the DJ, the photo booth, and the intro. I mean, was that great intro music or what? Come on. Everyone's done a great job. I have zero complaints. It's been fantastic so far. So I want to thank everybody, and especially everyone for coming out today. I mean, it's been, I have no other word to say. It's just been amazing. We still have several hours to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for coming. I'm Dave. This is my niece Kimberly. As you know, we came here to celebrate their marriage, and it's been a wonderful thing. I have a couple of speeches that I have to give out. I also want to invite Mrs. Barbara Pucci.
Barbara, I love you.
I mean, they did a fantastic job with this here wedding. It's just been amazing from rehearsal to everything. You know, invitations. That's right. Bachelorette party is another story. When I was there, I can tell. Yes. We had a good time. And so I just want to thank them for everything. They really, especially I guess Kim, she really is the spearhead here. I know, she does. And you did a fantastic job. And we love them, and we wish them the very best of everything. Happiness and health. And we love you both.
God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me get to these two speeches. This is from my wife and I first. Kimberly, we love you with all our heart. couldn't be any prouder of the amazing woman you've become. We have always prayed for your happiness and hope that one day you will meet and marry your Prince Charming to spend the rest of your life with. Well, our prayers have been answered. Michael, we want to thank you for having the patience and understanding that you do, and always loving our little angel no matter what. You treat her like the princess that she is and live up to her grandfather's expectations. A man who's worthy enough to marry his granddaughter. Yeah. We wish you both a lifetime of happiness together. Please, let's raise our glasses this first round. The second one is a delivery from Texas A&M. Our son, Alex Ermack, is the man at Texas A&M. He could not be here this evening because he's in the middle of an Army event he had to attend. God bless him. He really wishes he could be here, but he did send a message to me. And his message is, Kimberly and Michael, I'm sorry I can't be here with everyone tonight, but I'm here in spirit. Kim and Mike, you are an amazing couple, and I know you love each other forever. Kim, I've never seen you happier. Mike, good luck keeping Kim happy. Kim, I love you so much. You aren't just like my sister, you are my sister. That's right. Words can't describe how much I love you, and I'm sure you look beautiful. And she does look amazing, does she not? She looks absolutely beautiful. So everyone, from my son, please raise your glasses and make a toast to Kim and Mike for everything that's important in this world. To love, life, and happiness. To Kim and Mike, salute! And thank you.
Yeah.
one more time.
Legend of the Phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night.